Now, quickly, 9 persons fell dead, several injured as bomb explodes at Bono bus stop. Yes.
Hello, welcome to this channel. There is this video I came across and I would like us to watch it together. But before we do that, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do that. Click on the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to keep being part of this. Then as you watch, do not forget to react and also drop your comments in the comment section.
Now, quickly, 9 persons fell dead, several injured as bomb explodes at Bono bus stop. Yes, a suicide bomber just detonated, explosive device that killed at least 9 persons at that spot. We don't really know if more people, will be added to the number of the dead bodies. This is a suicide bomber, and as I said before, the first suicide bomber detonated that bus stop incident again in Abuja. This period is all about suicide bombing. That is what is going to be happening these days now. However, that is not the major issue now, as another attack has happened in Benue State, killing 19 persons. That Benue issue will be what I'm going to talk about in my next video. Now, let us take a look into this. There is something that happened during Goodluck Jonathan. It happened again, but people did not politicize it. They did not share it as much. And what could that be? The Chibok gas. You must have heard about bring back our gas during Barack Obama administration. That is the first time I saw Aisha Yusuf, during the campaign to bring back our gas when they were kidnapped. I'm talking about the Chibok gas. Unfortunately, people who carried out that attack, that masterminded that kidnapping, that sponsored the kidnapping, most of them are in Aso Rock today. Most of them are in government houses. These are not, a secret to us. It is something that is in the public space. You can even Google and see the details of what I'm talking about. However, looking at what is about to happen again, there is a news. Should I say news? There is an information that is alleging that the incident is about to happen again. This time around, North Borno State, they are targeting Yobe, that schools children are going to be kidnapped in a massive fund like what happened in Chibok gas. Then, something always run my mind anytime all these things are coming. And what could that be? How long are we going to continue in bondage? Yeah, we are living in bondage. But the question is, how long are we going to continue living in this bondage? How long? This is a very important question people need to ponder. Yes, your children might not be among people they are kidnapping. Your father, your parents, your brother, your siblings, your friends might not be among people who are being affected by all this rascality. But this is a very important question you should ask yourself. How long are we going to continue in this bondage? It is a food for thought. It is something that we must continue to think. If someone from Southwest, a Yoruba man, eventually becomes the president of Nigeria, the North will kick against it. They will plan against it. Just look at what happens to Jonathan. It is already happening to Tinubu. Neither Jonathan nor Tinubu have the solution to the problem of Nigeria. And people who want to remove them don't still have the solution to the problem. So it is important we all understand what is actually going on. This is a very big bondage that we have found ourselves in. And I am asking the question, how long is it going to take us to eventually escape from all these things? You might be making your money, you might be doing your business. That is not important, because a lot of people want even their families to die, because if their family will even affect their business, let their family die. A lot of people are putting their money above your freedom, putting their money, their businesses above your security. The whole rich men in Nigeria, I'm sorry to say the whole, because when something comes to 80%, you can generalize. The whole, when I mean rich people, wealthy people who may always make their money from Nigeria or the population in mass, they can't talk because they are protecting their money. And this is at the detriment of poor people. They are totally disconnected from the reality. Now, let us look at this article. That reads that 9 fell dead, several injured as bomb explodes at Bono bus stop. The article was published today being 1st day of June 2025, and it reads, 9 people have been found dead following a bomb explosion at a local bus stop in Mairari village, Guzamanda local government area of Borno State. It was gathered that The deadly blast was caused by an improvised explosive device, IED, planted at a bus stop. Out of the article. Remember that this is the same thing that happened in Abuja last 2 weeks, where a suicide bomber came to bus stop. So bus stop has become their target now. And last month here, Nakurawa was planting the same explosive device on the road. Now the question I want to put forth, we learned at the point I published it that these explosive devices are now being manufactured in Nigeria. Then the Nigerian Army at the time also published that they destroy weapon manufacturing center of all these terrorists. But do they destroy the whole weapons, or the whole places they're manufacturing the weapons? Because I know, I got the information, all these explosive devices now they are being manufactured in Nigeria. So if terrorists can start manufacturing bombs in Nigeria, I don't really know how long this bondage is going to be. But freedom is not an option. It's something that is inevitable. It's not something that you said neither freedom or any other. You can't gamble your freedom. That is just the statement I want to pass. You can't gamble your freedom. Nigeria has gambled their freedom a lot, and now we all are living, in denial of freedom. Now, the explosion occurred around 11 a.m. on Saturday, and many people were reportedly injured. The Punch reports that the Speaker of Borno State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Abdul Karim Lawan, has confirmed that 9 people were killed by IEDs planted by terrorists at a local bus stop in Mairari village, Guzamanda local government area. And this is what he said. It is unfortunate that 9 of my resilient constituents were killed by planted IEDs while waiting to board vehicles at a local bus stop in Mairari village, Lawan said. May Allah grant their souls Ajanatu Ferdus. I also pray for the swift recovery of those currently receiving treatment in hospital in Mongono and Maiduguri. The speaker lamented the continued attacks on the region, noting that Mairari village had previously been resettled twice with full civil authority, making it unique in Guzamanda local government area, but had again been deserted due to renewed Boko Haram and ISWAP activities. He explained that many displaced residents currently taking refuge in Mongono, Guzamanda, and Maiduguri frequently return to Mairari to farm. Unfortunately, terrorists monitoring the environment planted IEDs at the local bus stop, which exploded while they were waiting to board commercial vehicles back to their destination, he narrated. Lawan extended his condolences to the families of the deceased and those injured in the blast. He appealed to the military authority and other security agencies to intensify efforts to restore security in Guzamanda, particularly in Gudumbandi, the council headquarters, and Mairari village areas, which have long remained under the control of Boko Haram without any civil authority. All right, let me stop the article here. And the question returns to you. How long are we going to live in this falsehood? We are living in falsehood. We are living in illusion that you have a sovereign country where Boko Haram terrorists are in charge of the country. They do whatever they want to do and go away with it without police arresting them, without charging them to court. And the same terrorists, if they are tired of fighting or they are hungry, they can just make call and say, we are going to repent. And the same federal government will clothe them, give them food, give them work, put them into the military, put them into oil company. We are living in a full denial of the taste of freedom. And I will continue to say this. With this, I have the conviction that this country will never work again. It's not because of who becomes the president or who doesn't become the president. Nigeria is beyond who becomes the president. Nigerians' prosperity, their protection is beyond presidency. Who is a president? What can president do? I used to give an example to people because of what transpired during the tenure of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, where almost half of the military, they literally stopped taking orders from Jonathan. A lot of things that happened, it shouldn't have happened, but people just colluded and frustrated the man out of office, and that is what they are still trying to do today. So how long are we going to be fighting all these things? A Northerner become president, the same thing will happen in the South. Militants will start doing all those things. A Southerner becomes the North, will kick his. How long are we going to continue? Now, an Igbo man has not, assumed the office once. So imagine if Igbo man becomes president. Oh my goodness. See, there is no way the country can continue like this. There is no way. We are just, see, there is no country that don't have problem, right? Yes, no country. So many countries are still in war, so many countries, a lot of things. But if you see a nation where their leaders sponsor insecurity against their people, it's peculiar. It's totally different. Yeah, totally different. And that is the situation of Nigeria.
Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your contribution in the comment section and also do well to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.